Hey guys, welcome back to my world. Today I'm going to show you how to activate scoreboard's commands via the chat window or clicking on links in the chat window. So what I've got over here is a few command blocks. I've got 6 teleport blocks, and I've got one row of blocks that actually controls the whole thing. So let me explain what I mean. So if I splash myself with a potion, okay, you'll see that I now, in the text chat window, that says teleport to villager, which is my 1.7 villager spawning, custom villager spawning tutorial. Teleport to mob heads, which is the tutorial on getting yourself the new mob heads. Same with the geared mobs, same with the chest, and then just coming back to spawn, which is here. Okay, so basically what happens is I splash the potion, okay, and I then let's go to villager. I click on it, and you'll see I'll get teleported to where the villagers are. Okay, I'm very excited about this, and then you can see I can actually, just summon all the things. Okay, now if I hit T, you'll see that is still there. So I can now click on, let's go to mob heads. If I click on mob heads, I get teleported to the custom mob heads site, okay, where I can just spawn the mobs as they are. Okay, if I go back, I can then also go and have a look at, let's go and have a look at geared mobs. Okay, so this is where I did the geared mobs. Right, and if I go to chest, so this is where I did my chest tutorial, and this is also the video that was on Bebop Vox's this Minecraft Monday show the other day. So that the one where I showed you how to spawn a chest. Okay, so this all through just clicking on links in the chat window and with one potion. Well, this is a custom potion, so if I just have a look at it, you'll see that it has a health boost 3, which is not craftable. Okay, so this has to be given, and then it also has a speed potion. Okay, so very, very quickly how this mechanic works before I actually show you how the chat works. If I go back to spawn, okay, I have 2 command blocks here right next to each other. The first one tries to remove that health boost potion. If it does, it then removes the next one, which is the speed, which then activates this the new tellraw command, which then puts that stuff in the chat window. Okay, if for example I just use a speed potion, nothing will happen because it requires the first health potion to actually activate first and then the second one. So you can still use any potion as normal, but the moment you have a combination of those two, it will work marvelously. Okay, cool. And then basically all this does is in this chat window, I'm just saying that it needs to set a scoreboard objective that I've called teleport to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. So, and each one of those numbers corresponds to one of the tutorials that I did. So for example, if my score for teleport is 5, teleport me to there, which I don't know which that is, but it then will take me to whichever one it is. Okay, so let's have a quick look at the command. Right, so let's have a look at the command. So the command is tellraw, which basically allows you to run, as I understand it, JSON code within a chat window. Okay, so basically how that particular one works, and I mean this code I have copied directly from what Dinnerbone tweeted in the beginning of the week, or was it last week? I can't remember. So basically what are we doing is we're saying tellraw add player. So I'm sure that I've not played a lot around with this, but I'm sure we can add variables and things like that to the actual player objective. But I'll get back to you on a much in-depth tutorial. I just thought I'd very, very quickly show you how this works. Then the next thing you want to do is you've got a text, and the text is so in this case my text was please select your spawn location. Okay, so location. And then the extra bit is where you actually enter your code. So the text that's going to come directly after this location is click here. So this is where we would then say mob heads, for example. Okay, so spawn to mob heads. Okay, and then we add a click event. So if somebody clicks on this text mob heads, okay, we are then going to do an action called the run command, and we are going to run scoreboard players set teleport to 2. So 1 is my default, 2 is one of them. Okay, and then what I will do is I'll copy all of this up until just before the square bracket, and I will then put a comma Whoops, this is the wrong comma. And then I'll just copy that again, and then I'll say teleport to villager. Okay, and then I'll set this to 3. And then when I copy all of that, okay, and I go and put it into a command block. So let me just get a command block. I am on a mouse now, so I can now middle click. Okay, I know a lot of you guys have been going on about that. Okay, if I do that, done, and I then go and give it a button, and I press the button, okay, you will see that you now have it at the bottom here. Please select your spawn location, mob heads, villager. This won't spawn me to the correct places because I can't remember the numbers, but it will actually spawn me. So if I click on that, okay, I did the wrong objective there. But anyway, that is how it works. So in this case, I've used it for a navigation system for when you're looking at the various things I've made, and this map will now be up for downloads and you can use it, but you have to be in 13W37A or higher. Okay, Dinnerbone did promise that next week he's going to write a blog post on how to format these commands, and I will have that in this description when it's ready. What I will also do is I'll put the code in the description. If you're reading this from Planet Minecraft, I'm not allowed to put those code in Planet Minecraft, so you will need to come to this video's description on YouTube. Okay, cool guys. I mean, I've been waiting for this for ages, and this is going to change everything I do. I mean, I've completely stopped development on anything waiting for this chat command. Now it's just going to go out and testing it and seeing how it works and why it works and when it works and what's the multiplayer implications. I suspect there might be issues with multiplayer, but we will test it and I will keep you guys informed. Okay, also please follow me on Twitter. If I need help, I'm going to tweet and say come to my server, come help me out. The server's going to be up for an hour or so. Come check it out. Follow me on Twitter. Come look at me on Twitch. If you like this, share it. Please help me grow. Guys, thank you very much for watching. And as always, I will check you all later.